when this clip does come out, when I say my line, people are gonna stop watching the video.
There are no such things as omissions, man. Like everybody got their favorite stuff. Cause
Yeah.
I
Okay.
mean,
Okay.
like, cause I know one of these on here it's already gonna be like, don't nobody really know what that shit is. It's random. But all right, so number 5 is the Christmas movie Jingle All the Way, starring Arnold
Arnold
Schwarzenegger and
Schwarzenegger.
Sinbad
Turbo Man.
in the search for Turbo Man. Yeah,
It's
love that
classic.
movie. Is it a good movie? It doesn't matter. It's entertaining. You should watch it. All right. So this is gonna be the a bit of a strange one. So
All
all
right.
right. So this is a special from regular show. Um, it isn't the Christmas special. It is because there's a Christmas special where like Santa's on the snowboard and
Yeah.
yeah, it's not that one. It's called the White Elephant Gift Exchange.
Oh, I remember that one.
Cause Muscle Man always gets the most horrendous. Like it seems like a good gift on the outside, but
Right.
it's
It
actually
is
like some bullshit.
okay.
So everyone teams up to rig the gift exchange to make sure that Muscle Man gets the worst gift, which is a combination of everyone's terrible gift all going off at the same time. You could just go on YouTube and just type white gift elephant uh, Muscle Man, and it'll be a 2 minute clip of what seems like a good gift. It was like it was a TV, but it was a box full of spaghetti, and it was like, "Go ahead, Muscle Man, open your present," and then shit just started going off. All right, number 3, A Nightmare Before Christmas. It's been a long time since I've seen that one. I've seen the Jingle All the Way more recently than Nightmare Before Christmas, but that's still when I think of movies. It's probably the main one that I think about um, during this time of year. Even though it's some people could say it's a mix of like Halloween and Christmas, but I still see it more as just like a Christmas thing. Number 2 is the Charlie Brown Christmas. So like number 1 for our Thanksgiving was of course uh,
Shit. Shit.
no
For
it was Halloween. Yeah,
Halloween.
Halloween, the Great Pumpkin.
The Great
Now
Pumpkin.
I went back and watched the Great Pumpkin. Fucking awful movie. This one isn't awful though, but the Great Pumpkin, complete dog shit. Awful movie. But anyway, number 1, Grandma got ran over by a reindeer. It is it is probably the last 12, 13 years in a row. I have to watch this movie New Year's Eve. Not New Year's Eve, Christmas Eve.
Christmas Eve.
Christmas Eve. I have to watch this movie.
Oh.
It is fantastic. Cousin Mel get thicker every year. Thick as hell. But yeah, that's the I'm gonna make sure like Cousin Mel is gonna be like right here, looking thick,
Oh.
like a Hardee's milkshake. Machine just started kicking back up. It's down to spin everything on. All right,
That might be the point where people stop watching this clip.
Cousin Mel.
Okay, so I got my top five. I'm sorry, I'm a traditionalist. I also have some honorable mentions too. But bigger note, there will not be no Elf on my Christmas list. There will not be no Christmas Story on my Christmas list. There will not be the Santa Claus on my Christmas list, and there will not be Die Hard on my Christmas list. Yes, Die Hard is a Christmas movie.
It's not. It takes place during Christmas.
It's a
I'll fight you
Christmas
on that.
movie.
Nah. I get why people say it. Nah, it's not.
It's
That's
definitely
bullshit.
it's definitely a Christmas movie.
Yeah,
But
you know how I know before you saw it. You know how I know it's not a Christmas movie.
all right,
I don't think either one of us. Well, do you have cable?
I do not have cable.
Okay, I don't have cable either. I'm gonna look at a channel listing for Christmas Day. Bet you don't see that shit.
$20.
No. I was on normal TV. I'm talking about like
Yeah,
TNT, USA.
yeah,
Like not no
yeah.
special shit.
So TBS is gonna be showing A Christmas Story for 24 straight hours because that's what they
That's
do on
terrible.
Christmas.
Oh my god.
Well, they do it every year.
For 24
Like,
hours?
yeah, like Christmas Story is regarded as probably, at least modern times, the best Christmas movie there is. Like, you can't see a posted listing without A Christmas Story
Yeah,
being
that's gonna
one
be
or
there.
two. Like, it's always one or two. Always. The only reason it's not one in everybody's category because some movie that came out like 1938 that's supposed to be like fucking amazing. But I ain't watching that shit though, so it is what it is. But I just personally don't care for the Christmas Story that much.
Same.
You will see Die Hard on TNT. Will you watch it on TNT or USA? You probably won't because them commercials. Commercials is what literally draws me away from watching that shit. So you telling me on Christmas that shit wouldn't be on VH1? It wouldn't be on MTV.
Oh, it's MTV? Definitely not.
Okay, maybe not MTV.
Definitely not.
VH1 though.
Maybe.
VH1.
Maybe. No, probably not either. But I'll go ahead with your list. I mean to
All right, all right. No, you good. So I do have a few honorable mentions because
Oh,
that's
should
just
should the honorable mention be now or should it be before you get to number one?
no. I just do the honorable. I can do it. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. All right, all right. So check it. Number 5, A Charlie Brown Christmas. I know I had the Great Pumpkin super high, but it's only a handful of Halloween movies. It's like a bajillion Christmas movies.
Yeah.
Them hoes hard to pick. So, but it's still solid enough to where it makes number 5. Number 4, Jingle All the Way. That shit is hilarious. I know you had it at number 5.
Mm-hmm.
I don't. I think nowadays with everybody shopping online a lot and stuff like that, you don't get
You
that
don't get that same
sense of
thing.
like rush. Because like obviously I know COVID had something to do with it too, but I can't think of the last time somebody rushed into the store for exactly one item. Like everybody was just rushing for one item, and it was
PlayStation
like,
5.
huh?
PlayStation 5.
But nobody's rushing to the store for it.
That's fair. That's
Like
all.
you're going online, but like half of the premise of the movie was just the physical action
I'm trying to
of
find
going
it.
into stores and trying to find it and like fighting other people off to get it. And granted, you really shouldn't fight for objects. People, it is Christmas. It's a time for giving, not fighting.
You can't
But
give if you don't have it though.
did not think about that. That's a good point. Did not think about that. So number 3, and we got definitely some similarities on our list because this is
Oh,
Grandma
the
got.
show?
Oh no, this is Grandma
Oh,
got ran over
okay.
by a reindeer. Because that
Okay.
like literally, I could just watch the part where she gets ran over by a reindeer. How does this lady get ran over by a reindeer twice? That's the
She was
problem.
drinking the same shit. She's like, oh no, not again, dude.
I'm like, we go through this whole movie of this whole elaborate plan. Cause what? Cause ain't Santa going to jail? Ain't Santa Claus getting charged?
Yeah, he getting charged. He was in the courtroom. He was
And
gonna get
all it
fucked
is,
up.
and we find out what it was, just for this shit to happen again. Hilarious. Definitely have to watch it. So number 2, I fought between these two for a long time. And I still don't even know if I'm right on the order that I put these two in. But I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try it. So number 2 is Home Alone 2.
Okay.
Specifically the second one. The first one was like a nice introduction and like, up to what was going on. When we saw Home Alone 2, we already knew this boy was gonna end up at the house by himself. People finna try to rob that shit. Same people. What makes it funny is these people had it happen to them the year before. To the family and the robbers. And somehow they still write a cool enough storyline where the boy still gets left. Not necessarily he didn't get left at home This year, he got left in the airport and had to go back home. Oh no, sorry. He caught. No, sorry. He caught a plane to New York, and they caught a plane to somewhere in fucking Florida or some shit like that. So that's how he's home alone. And these robbers just so happen to be in the same city, come across the same boy, know that the boy finna rig the house or whatever like he did last time, still fall for it. It's amazing. I love it. I love it. Mom gets on the plane like, no, I'm not spending no goddamn Christmas 2 years in a row without my son. She goes, she finds him. It's a magical moment. I cried the first time I saw it. I don't cry when I see it again, but it is a movie that I have to see. It has entertainment, it has comedy, it brings me Christmas joy.
The spirit.
So for my honorable mention that did not make the list, but it was these three were very very close. A Yogi Bear Christmas. Well, hey, what's with the laughing? I ain't laughing at your selections. I ain't laughing at none of your selections. It didn't even make my list. It was honorable mention. It's like the eighth best one.
All right, go ahead.
Jack Frost.
Okay.
The movie
I actually
with like
forgot about that one.
Dad dies in a car accident on Christmas Day, and next year gets possessed the snowman so he can spend time with his kids. Sad movie. I mean, just wanted to do it. And TNT special, A Christmas Carol with Patrick Stewart. I
Okay,
thoroughly
don't know about
love.
that one.
I thoroughly love the story of you know about the Scrooge and the ghost of Christmas past, present,
Yeah.
and future. I like that. I like that story in general. I almost picked a special that did that kind of like how the Flintstones did it, and other shows kind of do where they have the character go look at their past self, see what's going on in the present and the future. But specifically, that story I like, and I really like Patrick Stewart's rendition of it. But they couldn't make the list. And I said, I still don't know if it's between Home Alone or this movie right here, but my absolutely favorite Christmas movie is Dr. Seuss' How the Grinch Stole Christmas. Not the animated one with
The dude that
uh
play
Doctor Strange.
Michael Myers.
Yeah, but Jim Carrey. I need Jim Carrey.
Oh,
I need Jim Carrey's How the Grinch Stole Christmas. That movie is, I mean, obviously it's a rendition off of a story that was already written, so it's not that much wiggle room to change the story anywhere. But how they highlighted this story probably is perfect. I don't know if you know the story of the Grinch, Randall. Do you know the story of the Grinch?
I roughly know the story. It's been a while since I've seen it.
Well, I'm gonna tell you the story real quick of the Grinch. Randall. The Grinch was this person who had a rough childhood, and he had a crush on this girl. I think they added this part of it in there, but he had a crush on this girl, and the boys were mad. The girl liked the boy back, like the Grinch back, and they teased him and they fucked with him. And he got so mad at everybody for making fun of him that he ran away and he said, "Fuck Christmas," because it was around Christmas time. And now every year, his whole mission is just to come around during Christmas and just start fucking with shit, just because just cause. And in one year, he gets this great idea to say, "Fuck Christmas, that shit ain't coming. I'm gonna just steal everybody presents." And he does it. And in the midst of doing it, he does befriend this little girl. And then the morning they wake up, and he's like, "I stole Christmas." And he realized that Christmas came anyway. They start singing, even though they didn't have presents. And it touched his heart. It touched his heart. It touched his heart and made it grow inside. And then he comes back and he gives back all the presents. And he's the hero. And now he's accepted as one of them. That's just the regular story of the Grinch. They added so much other shit to it, which made it exciting. And it got something for the kids. It got something for the adults with the adult lace jokes. It got something for animals. got a little dog that be like,
I was gonna
really a
say, I was
party.
like, what? He got something for animals.
They got something for animals too. It got something for everybody. It's a movie that
What about for the hoes?
yeah, something for the hoes too.